my project partner and I, Leonie Winks, we kind of had this idea of coming together and putting together a styled photo shoot. We kind of wanted to push the boundaries and do something really creative. And then the idea kind of got bigger from there, and we thought, well, why not reach out to other local businesses in Mount Isa and see if they would like to take part and use the opportunity to showcase, their beautiful products and services in the photo shoots. So that's kind of how it commenced and came together, and then it just kind of got bigger from there, which was great.
Yeah, because I've seen the photos. They look absolutely beautiful and show off a bit of Mount Isa as well. How many different businesses were involved all up?
Yep, there was about 10 different local businesses. We had people from, like myself, from the events styling industry, from photography, floristry, hair, makeup, fashion, and also from the cake decorating industry. So there was, several industries showcased, which is amazing because we wanted to shine the light on just how many good quality services and products that we have in Mount Isa.
Now, I have put those images on the ABC Northwest Queensland Facebook page this morning, so jump on and have a look if you want to follow along with what we're talking about. Now, there's 3 different sort of feels and images that come up in the shoot and ended up in Duo magazine. Walk me through some of the looks.
Yeah, so we had 3 different styled shoots taken over 3 different locations in Mount Isa. One was a corporate shoot, one was an engagement shoot, and one was a children's shoot. So we had models in all of those shoots, and the couple from the engagement shoot, they were in fact engaged at the time, and they've actually recently just been married, so it was perfect because there was a lot of chemistry within that photo shoot, and that photo shoot in particular was taken on the way out to Camberwell, and it was when the beautiful wildflower Mulla Mulla was just starting to flower, that purple flower that you would have been seeing everywhere. So the landscape from that shoot was just breathtaking. The children's shoot, we had about, I think it was 5 children in that one, 3 little girls and 2 boys, all, styled in all local kind of products and services. And that one was taken out on Duchess Road, and that's more of like the buffel grass and gum trees, which is next to the Leichhardt River. So that again is a different landscape that we're trying to showcase from Mount Isa. And the corporate shoot was taken on the way out to the Lake Mandara, where it's a bit more kind of lush and a bit more like a woodland kind of look and feel. And that one was that shoot was very creative. It was meant to be like a kind of a whimsical fanciful hostess waiting for her dinner party to arrive, in the woods, basically. We were making it look like that. So it was very magical and mysterious, that one, with lots of moody, bold colours, something that you'd potentially see coming out of like a Melbourne photo shoot or Melbourne magazine. We really pushed the limits on that photo shoot. So hopefully we raise some eyebrows and get some attention on all the 3 shoots. And we wanted them to be all very contrast and different and display, lots of different looks and elements. And I think that's why Duo jumped onto the bandwagon, thankfully, and they thought to use the shoots and help to promote the little project that we had going.
Now, was Duo originally part of your plan? And for people who are listening and don't know, Duo is a magazine that's released all over North Queensland. They promote a lot of events and services, and they've got some great fashion sections as well. It's very kind of high sheen, high gloss, kind of fashion type magazine. Was that always part of your plan to get those images into Duo, or did that kind of just come after the collaborative project had come together?
No, it was the goal right from the very beginning. It has been a personal goal of mine for a very long time, since the magazine's inception about 11 years ago. It's a beautiful magazine. It's complimentary. It goes out, as you said, across all of North Queensland to about 400 outlets and has a readership online of about 33,000 readers per issue. So it does have a great readership base. And yes, it was a part of the initial plan, and thankfully they came on board. We contacted them before the project had begun and let them know what we were thinking, and then we kind of, kept touching base with them and just let them know that, we're serious and here's a preview, and yeah, we were blessed that they actually came on board and were happy to run the article and promote Mount Isa.
I guess apart from being a great professional opportunity for you as an event stylist, what does this mean for the products and the landscapes of Mount Isa to be seen by that many people?
Yes, so the original goal and idea was, yes, to promote all the products and services locally, but it was also to promote Mount Isa from a tourism perspective. I think a lot of people's mindsets in metropolitan areas is that we're just kind of red dirt and dust, but in fact we are a luscious kind of vast landscape here with different kind of terrain and lots to do from a tourism aspect. And we thought, well, why not reach out to like our closest trading and holiday partner, which is Townsville. We have a very close relationship with Townsville. They're and I think they have a soft spot for Mount Isans. So we thought we'd connect with them, and hopefully by promoting it through their magazine, we might see some more tourists come out to Mount Isa and want to check out this beautiful landscape that we have.
Are we doing it the right way at the moment in terms of tourism? Do you think we're showing off the parts of our landscape and the people that live here well enough?
Look, I think we definitely are doing that. Perhaps we could try different avenues. Like we thought this was a great, a different way to showcase everything by going down the magazine avenue.
Because you've taken a totally different look on this. I mean, a lot of the times when we see promotional materials go out for tourism, it's, you know, as you said, red dirt and dust, 4x4ing. It doesn't have the same glamour as a lot of these shots had. So do you think maybe that could be something for the tourism entities to look to in the future?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, we kind of did take it from a different perspective and thought, you know, just because we're out in the outback doesn't mean we have the same high level fashion and kind of products and services that everybody else has in the metropolitan areas. I think it's a great way to kind of shed the light on tourism in Mount Isa and all the different landscapes that we have here.
Are you hoping perhaps maybe a few more people get married out this way? I mean, that engagement shoot was very romantic and very beautiful with the sort of, was it low light of sunset for that one?
It actually was an overcast day that day.
It was beautiful light.
Yes, that's right. It was gorgeous. I've learnt something new whilst doing these photo shoots, that photographers actually prefer an overcast day. I never knew that.
Gets rid of the nasty shadows.
Yeah, that's it. It was perfection that day. Weddings are absolutely on the rise out here. I've been pre-booked for the 2017 year for loads of weddings, and that includes people coming in from around to get married in Mount Isa. I think this new trend of, you know, having raw weddings in natural environments instead of like the kind of over-the-top glamorous, elegant kind of weddings, people are getting back to the basics and going for that more raw, country, rustic look, which obviously Mount Isa can do perfectly.
So have you had any feedback about the photos? How have they been received by people here and others?
So we've done a lot of drumming up to this point. We've been promoting it for a few months and just kind of rolling out a few sneak previews over the last few months. But November 1st was the day that we dropped the magazine article and the news that we had actually secured that spread in Duo. And the feedback has been phenomenal. My post in particular has reached, I think, 8,000 people in the first day, and there is only 8,000 houses in Mount Isa, so potentially that's every household in Mount Isa. So lots of sharing, lots of chatter, lots of, you know, people complimenting the photos and the project itself. So I think it's getting a very positive review from the Mount Isa public, and we just hope that they're all proud and they can kind of come on board and let's all think outside the box in regards to promoting Mount Isa.